この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Yu Hakusho episodes 33. I just lost my train of thought there. Episodes 33 and 34. Last week, of course, we watched episodes 31 and 32, which dealt with the finale of the Chu versus Yusuke battle, hereby and forever known as the Chusuke fight. It was pretty fucking cool having our two boys get roll up close with each other and put their feet against some knives and get real bloody in the soles of the feet and just like attack rush each other to death. And yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. That was pretty dope. It was a good fight. Not as much funny Chu stuff as maybe I had hoped for, but enough to be worth our time. Now, we have defeated the Rikuyakai team. We don't really know what's next. We don't really have, like, a story beat that's obviously the next thing that's coming. I've got kind of two questions here, and they are also sort of questions about the overall nature of how we're going to approach this tournament. Are we a bird's eye view of the entire thing where we're taking the role of effectively a spectator just watching the coolness? Or are we just focused on Yusuke's team and only going to follow them through the tournament? The options being, do we in this next episode go immediately into another Yusuke specific their team fight? Or do we spend a little bit of time, watch some other fighters, maybe see the Toguro bros absolutely wipe the floor with somebody to build them up a little bit more, build up the other demons who are in the battles and stuff? I assume that we're nowhere near, like, the top of the bracket. We saw that we were pretty far out when we first saw those bits of bracketing. So there are a few more rounds to go, and it makes sense to me that we wouldn't be facing the Toguro bros and their squad until a bit later. We still need time to introduce other characters for them. We got Mr. Crow with the coattails and the little the thing hairs and the exploding. I don't even know what his powers are, but he's scary. Karasu. That's him. But they've got more people in their team. We know that, but we don't know who. So maybe some more time, some more episodes that show us other parts of the competition. Maybe Yusuke and Kuwabara and some other people get up to nothing good in the meantime. Maybe they get to touch base with Keiko and Friendos. I don't know. Maybe we further whatever plot might be going on with Sakio and Shimizu. There's a lot of possibility here, and the floor is kind of open because we're at sort of a standstill in terms of ongoing momentum-based plot points, besides the overarching, like, umbrella category of the tournament itself. So what comes next determines how a lot of this is going to go and how quickly. My guess would be that we're going to take a step back from Yusuke and Bros in the ring. They probably need a little bit of time to rest and recuperate. Maybe we end up chatting with Rinku or other apparitions that maybe give us an inside scoop on some of the other people. Maybe we see some more behind the scenes working around Sakio. Maybe, just maybe, we get to see the Toguro Bros wipe the floor with somebody else. I don't really know. I'm expecting somebody other than the Yusuke team to be in the ring, and maybe we do some things outside of the ring for funsies. Either way, seems like a fun time. We've demonstrated that there's, like, a lot going on in this tournament area. There's stuff that Botan can get up to, there's stuff that Keiko can get up to, there's stuff that Shimizu can get up to, there's stuff that that Koenma can get up to as either form of Koenma, and, you know, his experiences with his Oni should be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. So let's go ahead and watch this episode. It should determine our take moving forward and how this tournament is going to proceed. So nothing to it but to watch it. Also, I've been informed that I missed the appearance of the new ED. There's a new ED, and it started a couple episodes ago. Not that many episodes. I think on episode like 27 or 28, I watched all the way to the end, thinking that was the point where we transitioned for arcs, and thinking that would be where the new ED was. That wasn't where it was. It was probably the episode immediately after that one, so I just fucked up. But there's a new ED, so on this first episode that we're watching, we will watch through the obviously and most likely spoiler-filled little, like, thing at the end, little stinger thingy. Preview. That's the word for it. It's a preview. The stinger is the thing that comes before the OP. Got it. We watched the little preview thingy. We will watch the little preview thingy just so that we can get through to the new ED and talk about it, because new ED, fam. Yeah. Also, just in the course of making sure that I had the new ED downloaded so that it would actually play when we get to the end of it, which I had to do, I noticed that there are 3 OPs listed. So I guess there is a new OP at some point. I don't know where. So cool. Or maybe it's the same OP with different visuals or something. I don't really know. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's watch some Yu Hakusho and see how this tournament be going. All right, I've got episode 33 of Yu Hakusho up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds, as it usually does at the beginning of these videos, and we're gonna watch it. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of these episodes with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep timer to count you down will be coming at you shortly. There's something wrong, and I'll fix it. Be back in a sec. Yeah, for some reason, the time code in the corner was still, like, displaying itself, and that's just kind of annoying. I don't want it to be stuck there. Weird. It seems to be fixed. We are good to go. Beep timer. Let's do this. Sweet. Clong. Good stuff. Oh, okay. There we go. A moment of rest. And this says something about, I forget what it says. I looked it up, but I don't remember. Whoops. It was something about the final 8. So I guess that means we are getting to quarterfinals. Practice that spirit gun. What's up? Strong. You alright there? You know, they make pills for that if you can't. There are things that can help. Oh, hi, Kobar. The headbutt. Jesus. What? He can't read? What are you talking about? Split the party and wander around Demon World. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, hi, Genkai. So Yusuke is still the only one who's aware that Genkai is, wow, you're just doing that? You're just doing the badass swordsman routine? Ah, issues. I see. I see. I forgive the badass swordsman trope. Because it works. Oh, it's Rando's. He is very nonplussed. Oh, jeez. Well, like a book. Oh, no. Weird little goblin thing. Whose team is this? Ha. Haha. Dr. Ichigaki team. So are they like mechanical create? Oh, Jesus. He's got that balls chin. He's got a butt on his head, too. They are all machines, aren't they? Or something like it. Chimera bullshit. They got weird things on their shoulders. Go back to lifting weights at a carnival. Oh, well, that's a big boy. You know why she's screaming, right? He's so dead so fast. This guy's boned. Cool. Cool. I want to see what, Oh, he's got a fucking attack. Oh, they've all got fucking attacks. Ugh. Well. Double well. He just sort of grabbed him. They really do have a thing for decapitation. Jesus, Chinese Führer King Bradley does not fuck around. Ha. Ha! Cool. I like them. But I don't think they're human anymore. See Asakio? It's a lot of snacks. Got it. It went real fast. Except the squid. Yeah, it's not like I even get paid. God. Hey, doing the same kind of training, but doing it solo. Trying to get his finger guns back. Time for a chat with Genkai. I sense that I am being watched. Is that a super football? Oh. Hi. Hi. Oh, shit. Is an undead X-Men. Okay. His rugby kick. He's gonna punt it at him, isn't he? He's gonna fucking punt it at him. Dope. You can't spirit gun. My favorite track. Oh, no, it's a ricocheting rugby ball. That's a problem. Kind of having problems with that. That was a cool little maneuver there. Better figure some shit out, Yusuke. Who has a giant battle axe? Oh. Hello. Oh, Jesus. That necklace. Never mind. Held to it. Told you. Alright, cool. Gauntlet down. Do you want your battle axe back? Well, having some problems. Can't get it up. Little blue pill. No probs. Well, that's the problem. It's a really fast refractory period. Not even a tingle. Oh, hi, Genkai. Kumar's brain explodes. Wait, what? It is Genkai, though. Is it not Genkai? Wait. Hiei. Good thing, too. What is he trying to do there? Just deal with the pain, I suppose. Mid-roll! Oh, hi, Botan. Hair in curlers. Don't want to what? Oh. Oh. What? Ah. Ah. It's a place for him. That's pretty sweet. Damn, Shimi's okay. I mean, I just gotta say that okay. Is Keiko of drinking age? I feel like Keiko is not of drinking age. Hey. Oh, okay, she got soda. Wow, that was fast. Suddenly thinks the squid is her brother. Sure. Cool. Is it now? I wonder how brutal this will be. Oh yeah, tell us all the rankings and stuff. For the first 7 massacres. Cool. We know them. Don't care. Don't care. Not gonna hit them. Probably doesn't matter. Probably not gonna touch them either. It's Toguro. Who's dead? Yeah. All right. We got some games being played. Is he going solo? Official title. Is he going fully solo? 1v5? All at the same time? Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You just got glimmer glared. Oh, shit. Ah. 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 Only one of them has a fucking character design. What is that? What is that? Yeah, something like that. Oh, they're all different sports, aren't they? There's a sumo dude, and I don't know what the rest of them are, actually. It doesn't really work. Oh. Oh, they've got so much spirit energy. Uh-huh. This is all the build up to Toguro Squad. They don't fucking matter. Squish. Fuck. Yeah, he's just going solo. I don't need him. Yes. No, all at once. I think that was Fear King Bradley's voice on Big Hammer Dude. Yeah? Yeah. Well, here we go. Time for Rivers of Blood. Okay. Bolsekoi. Nah. Did you not see him demolish a parking lot? This is fine, man. This is easy. No sweat. Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. That's a good quantity. Fuck. And like 3 times more than he actually needs of his strength. Shit. That's because you're an idiot. Okay. Did he just get donutted? Full donut. Good times. Good times. Good times. What is all that black shit? I don't know. Maybe it's blood. And that's 2. Alright, fishy fuckboy. Oh, Hammerman. Saw that coming. There's no joy or fun in it. It's just straight to the point. like, shortest path between start this battle and you all die. Alright, hi, big boy. Big axe man. Glowy, glowy. Cool. Cool. Yeah, 46%. Sure. No. Huh? Well, fuck. Well. He just punched that dude in half. Ah, that's a lot. Ha 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 ha. Ha, not terrifying at all. Oh, hi. Hello. That's a you're next if I've ever seen one. I love the reflection in the glasses. That's great. Jesus, he is just in half. Yeah. Yeah, a little extra would be nice. Okay, so are you Genkai? It's gotta be Genkai. It can't be anybody else. It's gotta be just altering her voice. Oh, we didn't get a buy. Yeah. Ah, we're finishing. Okay. Ichigaki. Ah, that's a problem. That's also a problem. Probably. Okay, we're gonna have to watch this so because I want to get to the ED. We're gonna fight Ichigaki Squad. We know that. Oh shit, never mind. There is some spoiling. Oh. Yeah. Well, they're all cyborgs. They're all cyborgs. They're all androids, like, I'm gonna shut up now. Wonder if it's different in the Nihongo, or if it's an English song. Is that Keiko? It's a really cute Keiko, if that's Keiko. Ooh! This is groovy. This is a translated song. I really like it, though. Oh, no, that's Keiko. Wait, who was the other girl, then? Sayonara bye-bye. Alright, this is really groovy. Boom. That is a delightful little ED. Just for funsies, I would like to see. I'm pretty sure, just because of the way that the intonation was, that this is a translated from Japanese song, just like the OP is. So let me see if it's good. Oh, it's very different. They didn't just have the instrumental; they redid the whole thing. Okay, I really don't know who that character is. I assume that it's Keiko, but I'm just waiting to see if Sayonara Bye Bye is the line. I'm sure it is. Cool. Cool. I don't know. I feel like the English version is groovier. I feel like the Japanese version like melds with itself better. You know, the lyrics fit the song a little better. All right. This was an episode. Okay, let's get one thing out of the way. Whole fight with the Toguro. I mean, there's only the one. Was pretty exactly like on the nose. Like we were right on the money for what we expected. If we saw Toguro and Fam in the ring, they're just gonna wipe the floor with somebody else who will probably be built up a little bit to be like, oh, they're kind of powerful. Maybe they'll be a threat. Lol, no, not a threat. 5 donuts in a row, not a scratch on Toguro. Literally takes a gigantic battle axe blade to the shoulder and just like, flexes it off. So, you know, that's pretty much what we expected from that situation. It was a floor wipe. It was a pretty fun floor wipe, but a floor wipe. And not one where any of the intrigue around it that's like, oh, I wonder if the leader of them, after he glows a bunch, is gonna actually do something to Toguro. No, not at any point did I think that these fucks had any chance against the Toguro. That is capital V, capital Toguro. Yeah, not happening. Um, Beyond that, it's a pretty simple, pretty straightforward episode. We got some things going on. We got some training going. The whole my spirit gun doesn't work situation. Well, it's fun to make erectile dysfunction jokes around it, which it is, and I will probably continue to do. It's a fun plot point and an interesting one. So we've got two characters that are kind of out of the loop at the moment, with Hiei dealing with his arm that may literally never heal, but it'll probably heal at some point. We'll see how, but we don't really know. And we also do some introductions of some other teams, and we get to see some other teams fighting, and we build up the one team that we're about to face, which is pretty great. I think this team is pretty neat in general. I think that Dr. Ichigaki with his super butt chin and his butt skull is pretty hilarious as like a short squat goblinoid sort of creation creature. His characters have these like lines on them that demarcate them as like they're either androids or chimera-ish. I mean, this dude clearly has like a fucking tail that is not human. Don't know what's up with that, but they've all been infused with, I don't know, maybe demon energy, animal energy, some kind of bullshit is infused into them. Maybe this dude has some spider stuff in him, I don't know, but he did like bear claws as his thing, so double, I don't know. And then a couple of them have these weird like purple tubes all over them, and I don't know what those are. I'm gonna assume that they're like control rigs that allow Dr. Ichigaki to control his loyal subject servant things. I don't really know. But I also would like to mention that guy, he looks like the doctor dude from Dragon Ball. Dr. Fuckboy. Dr. Dragon Ball Androids. Dr. Garo. Yeah, he actually doesn't look like him at all, does he? No, he really doesn't. I mean, he kind of does. He's got the same kind of like big forehead, got a mustache situation going on, but Garo's got like all the hair and his mustache is much floofier. I thought it was a little closer than it is. That's cool. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's a whole situation. They like cutting up body parts and removing them from their position. I think this character is an absolutely hilarious design. I don't know what he makes me think of. He makes me think of an alien from fucking Space Jam. I don't know which one. Hold on. Yeah, there's a red alien dude in Space Jam who has like the big ears, and he kind of reminds me of that a little bit. The Monstars. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda. Sorta. Anyway, it really doesn't matter. He looks hilarious. So we do this whole situation with the gigantic ox. Little joke about what she's screaming about, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. Gigantic ox minotaur thing. It's pretty cool how well animated it is, and they get a pretty good sense of like size here, but it's another like, this guy's real scary. Oh shit, they destroyed him really fast. They're even scarier, and it works pretty well on that front. I also like the sort of motion of the camera and the general animation of this whole sequence. It's pretty cool. The whole Vulcan neck pinch into your shoulder explodes is a lot, and is pretty terrifying, actually. So we're about to face this squad, and that should be interesting. They're real into cutting stuff. And Kurama is watching, so I'm gonna assume... Oh no, we know that Kurama will have problems, so I don't know who will be able to face them. We were told that it'll be just Yusuke and mostly Yusuke and Genkai and potentially Kuwabara, I think? Anyway, this dude, Mr. Cyclops, he's got like the Cyclops visor, the totally skeletal face mouth, which is really crazy. There's a sequence a little bit later where he like grins, and I didn't think it was possible for a skeleton face that is already grinning to then grin, but it totally is, and he totally does. I kind of like him. I think that the whole I am rugby, and rugby is like, oh, it's the closest thing to modern gladiatorial combat. That's pretty cool. I'd also like to look up what the fuck a rugby ball is called. I'm pretty sure it's not just called a rugby ball. Rugby ball. What is it called? It is called a rugby ball. Fuck you. What is the ball in rugby called? A rugby ball is an elongated ellipsoidal ball used in rugby, and it is called a rugby ball. Fuck you. There needs to be a better name for that, like a Quilditch or something, or, you know, fuck. You can come up with all these cool names for cricket stuff, like the wicket and all the other things, but you can't name a rugby ball something other than a rugby ball? Fuck you. Anyway, he manifests rugby balls of spirit power and shoots them at Yusuke for a while, and Yusuke can't shoot him back. That's pretty fun. This is a fun little sequence. And then the fact that there's like, you know, a little bit of discontent between him and his team leader is it's pretty neat. It's pretty fun. This guy, I just imagine that he has a real devil of a time, trying to fall asleep on airplanes. Can you imagine? You just like, that'd be rough. Anyway, big. It doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna give him a nickname. He's super dead already. He just sort of throws his axe, which embeds itself 0 centimeters into... Oh, no, I see. The large blade is stuck directly into his back. Now I get it. It actually did kill him. And then he just leaves his axe behind like a dungus. I don't know what a dungus is. I was stuck between saying doofus and dingus, and it came out dungus. I like it, but I probably won't stick with it. So, Genkai isn't Genkai?
With your power, Yusuke, we don't want another of our teammates to...
No, it's Genkai, and it's the same voice actress. She's just not sounding as old.
Crippled and screaming in pain.
It is the same voice actress, I'm pretty sure. That's curious. If it is a different person, that'll be pretty interesting. Okay, he is off on his I'm on a rock in the middle of the breaking water, sort of I'm a swordsman who needs to deal with some problems quest. It's going pretty well, given his, you know, screaming and clenched teeth and incredible pain that he's clearly enduring. It seems like he's gonna be okay pretty soon. Not too worried about that. this whole talk with Keiko and how Botan is encouraging her to go talk to Yusuke and like, oh, he's head over heels for you, dude. Go and get it. And she just responds with, I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin what he's found here. It might be weird and brutal and horrifying, but Yusuke has kind of finally found a place here. He seems to be genuinely enjoying himself. And more than that, not just enjoying himself, but there's a sense of purpose that seems to be filling him. And Keiko doesn't want to step on that. That's really fucking wholesome and really sweet. On a totally not wholesome note, Shimizu's got a nice butt. I didn't really recognize that before. It's true. I salute it. Good stuff. She's always had a great sense of style. I've always loved her outfits, but nice butt. Good times. Anyway, the whole give her apple juice. Yeah, it's apple juice. Sure. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a soda. And we go through all the teams. Most of them don't matter even a little bit because we're not going to face most of them. And then we get to the big boom, the big fighty thingy situation with Taguro and the squad, and he demolishes them. Now, one thing I would like to hear, there is one line where Mr. Gigantic Hammer says something. He only has one line in the episode, and I would like to hear it again. Give me a sec to find it.
I see. The puny man is serious. His fame must be affecting his head.
Yeah, I am 102% positive that is Fuhrer King Bradley.
I see. The puny man is serious. His fame must be affecting his head.
I doubt that character has a name. Otherwise, I'd look it up and confirm. But I'm pretty fucking sure he's got a very particular to his Sean Connery-ness. That's pretty fun. I think that is him. Okay, I think that was a pretty solid take for the episode. It's a pretty straightforward episode in terms of like there's stuff going on and it's all stuff that we saw coming last when we talked, but it was good. It was enjoyable and a generally fun time. I'm intrigued to see what we'll do about the whole spirit gun thing. I'm sure it has something to do with Genkai, but we'll see. And I'm intrigued how Hiei will deal with his current problem and how we will do against the Ichigaki, I believe that's the name, team. Sounds like a good time. I'm going to glance at staff and stuff for this episode. Nothing in it was super standout, so I'm just doing this to keep the roll on. Because I just want to check staff for pretty much every episode and keep a track of who worked on what episodes for the future. Okay? Okay, it's Akihiro Enomoto on storyboard. And Shigeru Ueda on episode direction. Both of them have directed a bunch of episodes in the past, and most of the episodes that we've looked up of them in the past have been pretty solid, but not, like, extraordinary. Ueda has a lot of experience on storyboarding and episode direction, but hasn't helmed a lot of projects that give him a chance to show a particular style, you know? But has done work on like Lane and a bunch of other things. So that's pretty cool. Nothing super fancy there. I think that's about good for a take on this episode. We're going to transition over to the next one. That involves me taking a quick break and doing a syncy thing and then coming back to you in just a second. So that's what I'm going to do. Peace. All right, welcome back. We're ready to roll for episode 34 and see how we do against the Ichigaki team and whatever weird complications are going on outside of the arena. Cool. Beep beep timer. The ominous Taguro. We're just adding titles to it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I didn't look that up. 0.05%. I assume that has to do with chance of victory since it's a really small number. And I assume that we might get a line sometime in this episode that as long as it isn't 0, it's the same as being 100%. That was a rough dream. Who shouldn't be here? Not a nightmare, a vision. Sometimes... No, sometimes you gotta take Kuwabara... Oh. Yeah! They're not supposed to be here, is what Kuwabara said. Oh, hi! Pacifier. Boom! No, no. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. He does great, man. Don't be down on Kua. Hmm? What? Oh! Wait! That was forever ago! Right. Oh. Okay. Power-ups? Shit. Just gonna lay that out? Whoops. Yeah, don't actually have that weapon. Don't have any weapons. Yeah. Well, he did. My eyes can't get any narrower. Oh, hi, buddy. You don't look so good. Looking pretty rough there. Yeah. Hi, Grandma. True enough. An enemy approaches. Oh, hi! Those are some other members of the Ichigaki squad. Yes. Indeed. Okay. So just 2 uncounted matches going on. No problem. Three on 3-ish. Oh. Oh. Tell us more. Hey. They're all there. So they were, what, a dojo of fighters? Badass on his deathbed. Oh. So you sold your souls to Dr. Ichigaki. Oh. Oh, little Mr. Buckteeth. Hi, Ichigaki. Yeah, I thought you'd show up. He's clearly a nice dude. Nope. Look at his fucking ears. Ha. Free to play. Ha ha. So the secret is they're being controlled and we can figure out a way to break it. I'm sure it has to do with the things on their backs. Indeed, how odd. Fair enough. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Surround sound? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Calculate. Even higher. 99.95005. It's 100%. Sure. Hehehehe. Oh, buddy. I don't like that face. Mid-roll! What are we gonna do for a cool line about that .05 becoming the whole? I don't know. Jesus. Seriously. True. They're being controlled. Oh. Ooh, if we can find a way to take the chains off of them. What is going on with your shirt there, Botan? A desperate scream. Jesus. It does. Probably not. Fair point. But compassion is a powerful weapon. In unison. Bear Claw. Yep. That. Yeah, don't get hit by that. We saw that exploded, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, jeez. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna have to rely on not Genkai. Shit. Are they tracking? They're tracking. Oh no. Oh no, not again. M2? F2? Nice. What? Well done. M3, okay. Then that won't work. But it don't work. Shit. I don't know, I'd put some faith in Kua. Can we get a Genkai save? A Genkai save. Or a not Genkai save. Not entirely sure at this point. Pretty sure. Okay. That's what I do. Oh. Shit. It's gonna take an egg hatching, probably. Oh, the side battle. Jesus. Does that work? Does that actually work, though? What the fuck is that? That's gotta be another creation. Oh, shit. Suddenly we are mecha now. That's a big boy. Get what? That's a pretty scary monster thing. Cool. Oh. Not even a little bit. Great. Oh. Shit. Oh, yeah. And blocked. Yeah. Oh. Kurama? Nope. Well, shit, we're in a bad spot now. You just back Kurama into a corner. I don't think that's a good idea. Is he going other hand Dragon of the Darkness Flame right now? That is a bad idea. Oh, we're gonna tangle up? Hey, that was even smarter. Oh, I love the hair motion. Smoke clears and he's just holding it. Well, I don't think you killed Kurama. Ooh, got some zappy doos. Oh. Uh, oh. Oh. Yeah. Alright, well, we dealt with that, but what's going on in the ring? More angel blades. That's real annoying. Jesus. The in unison tumble. They are so wonderfully ominous. Fight! Win! Victory! And Fiend. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to make a decision, and I need to make it now. Okay. Decision made. We're going to end here for today. I wanted to look at, like, there's a list of just episode titles and nothing else on Wikipedia, and I wanted to see if I could glean whether, like, this next episode was the end of the Ichigaki Squad, and I can't. So I don't know either way, whether the next one is the last of the fight. If it was, then I'd be willing to watch one more today, but I have a feeling that there are maybe 2 more episodes of Ichigaki Squad and this battle situation, because it's a little bit more complicated. So we're going to leave it till next time, and I'll just get these 2 episodes up. I thought this episode was pretty fun. It kind of picks up where we left off on the last one, and is focused on a lot of the same things. I think that the whole situation with Kuwabara in the beginning, where kind of nobody takes him seriously, and Yusuke's kind of just, like, mocking him and joking around when he's trying to be serious about something, is actually a really interesting character moment, and I think a valuable one. Kuwabara is their most spiritually aware individual, and it'd be really helpful if he had the ability to be like, look, I gotta talk about something, and Yusuke took him seriously about that, because it's actually valuable information that they eventually find out. Anyway, jokes about croissants aside, good times aside, yippee-dippee-doo, we meet Koenma. This whole thing is pretty fun, realizing that old Koenma is a thing, and then he brings up a plot point that I totally forgot about. We had that stupid golden spirit egg that never did anything, that was, like, related to his becoming a human again, and it was, like, the first arc, sort of the entire show, and now it's back. Oh, okay, cool. I completely dismissed it and forgot about it and thought that, like, thought that Togashi did too, because he just kind of forgot about it. It didn't really matter. And there were a lot of things like that in the first few episodes where it was like, there are these artifacts, they exist, we got them back, they don't matter anymore. Oh, okay. Stuff like that. It's fine. But now it's a plot point. Now there's an egg that is now on a timer, and Yusuke has currently some very specific spirit energy related problems that probably mean that they're gonna get fixed, and then his energy is going to get quintupled, as Kuwabara says that he would like, whenever the egg hatches, which should happen. Koenma also has some interesting lines about this. Once they all leave, Koenma gets a little bit thoughtful for a moment, and says something about, like, this is the only way?
Yes, well, good luck. He didn't complete his training, it'll be messy. But I suppose if Yusuke is ever to reach his full purpose, this is the only way.
Huh. So there are a bunch of things going on here that seem like they might be building to some sort of plot point about Yusuke. We've talked about this before. There have been a couple of times where people have remarked on Yusuke like, your spirit energy is real different, or real special seeming. And then we got this egg thing going. We've got Koenma talking about unlocking his full potential and all that jazz. And then we have the Ichigaki Squad themselves, who tell us that there's, like, some kind of barrier within normal humans that prevents them from accessing their own well of deep power, spirit energy. And if they could do that, then humans would be as spiritually powerful as any demon, or more so. Thoughts on that front? What if that well of energy stuff is something that gets weakened or broken down by the transition between life and death, and Yusuke is able to tap into it somehow once the egg hatches? Maybe the whole egg situation is like a way to forestall the inevitability of that power bursting out and allow Yusuke to grow stronger individually until the point where he can somehow, like, maintain all that power without being totally overcome by it. Just random theories being thrown out at the wall. I doubt that they actually stick to anything, but I feel like I'm somewhere around the ring of the whole dartboard. I don't feel like I've necessarily hit the bullseye, or even necessarily hit the dartboard itself, but I feel like I'm getting closer. There's something weird about Yusuke, and we don't know what it is, and we're gonna tap into it at some point, and maybe it'll have to do with this whole egg situation, and maybe it ties into the Ichigaki Squad. They're all clearly, like, humans who have undergone some transition of some kind, and are doing not so good, but they're able to access all this power, and that makes them very powerful. If Yusuke could do the same thing, that could make him really powerful, and that could be really cool. And it could be the solution to his current problems. I don't really know. Okay, Kurama and Hiei against two dweebs from the Ichigaki squad is a pretty easy battle until they bring out their giant mecha robot, but we'll see about that. And then we get this, this is interesting. This is like a really solid B-plot backstory going on here, and I assume that this B-plot thread is going to carry us through till the end of this confrontation and battle. What we get is, that's his like primary pupil, the one with the scar on his head, and he's now the dude who does grizzly claws. And then there's little redhead dude who does the angel blades. There's that dude who's now one of the Chimera people, and Fuhrer King Bradley, but with a what do you call the? It's not the Chinese braid. Q. Yeah, it's a Q. Okay. That dude with the Q. They're all disciples of this dude, and he's like dying, and they're desperate to help him, and it's a genuinely good story, and this opens up their vulnerability, and Ichigaki comes in and manipulates them, right? He tells them, oh yes, I can save your master. The one thing that I need to do is I need to take complete and utter control of your bodies. Haha, no autonomy for you. Also, the master himself is not a member of the squad, right? So I assume that either Ichigaki just like took control of their bodies with his experiments and then just killed them, or just like let the master die because they can't. It doesn't matter if he goes back on his word; they can't stop him, or did something else equally nefarious. But it leads to what is like. It's the only sequence of events that I see going down really effectively here, is we figure out a way to release these fighters from their bonds to some extent, and they murder the fuck out of Ichigaki. Partly because Genkai / not Genkai, because we're not really sure. Partly because she very specifically says there is nothing in the world that would ever drive any of these individuals to kill, right? I can think of one thing. Betrayal, stealing their bodies, forcing them to kill with their bodies, and then letting their master die. All of that together, I think that might be enough to get them to kill somebody, as long as it's a particular butt-chinned, butt-foreheaded, evil, cackling doctor dude. I think they might kill him. Should be fun. Fun little animated bits for the different attacks by the different guys. Fun times, good things. I think what I like most about these characters is how, like, nonplussed and expressionless they constantly appear, as though they are literally automatons or robots constantly. Besides the kind of derpy expression on main dude's face in this particular shot, besides that, they're always nicely, I don't know, ominous and spooky. I like them. I like them as villains. It's cool. Little bits of gag comedy and physical humor mixed in with the bout. Throw Kuwabara out of the ring. He launches himself back into the ring. It's pretty fun. And it's not even like a big launch. It's just kind of a blink. Blunk. Hey, we did it. It's just nice and goofy. And then we lead into Spirit Gun, and it doesn't work. I like this black and white frame a lot. It ends up feeling really detailed and nice. That's all. It's just nice. Grizzly Claws of bad juju, and then a bam! Incoming Genkai kick. Face plant. It's good times. Good times all around. Seems like a fun fight. Seems like an enjoyable bout to continue come next week. I like the fight against this big mechanical automaton thing, the waggity arms that go everywhere and follow you around and are real scary and have sharp claws on them are pretty cool. Kurama figuring out a way to knock two of them together and then insert his, like, thorn of awesomeness in order to fuck with its electronics on the inside is pretty cool, and turning the whole thing around that's like, no, pain is actually a pretty good thing to have. It can be very useful. It's an evolved response. It's good fun, good times. This whole thing about knocking two things of the same hardness together and that something of one hardness can always break something of the same hardness kind of doesn't ring true. If I remember correctly from my geology and like earth sciences classes, I'm pretty sure that when you have two objects of the same Mohs hardness, neither scratches the other. Pretty certain about that. Two items. Two items, same Mohs hardness. Yeah, if two specimens are equal in hardness, then they will be relatively ineffective at scratching one another. Small scratches might be produced, or it might be difficult to determine if a scratch was produced. Yup. Mohs hardness scale. Which is not exactly what this is, because he's talking about durability instead of hardness, which I guess makes sense if it's just a thin coating of super metal around the whole thing and you bash two things together. It'd be kind of like bashing like one tin can against another tin can and hoping to break one of the tin cans. I don't think it would work. Maybe it would. It doesn't really matter. I think it depends on the brittleness of the material. But all of this is literally irrelevant concerns about physics that really don't matter here. And there's fighting to do, so we do the fighting. Some reused shots of Yusuke ducking and tumbling and spinning and stuff. I really like the little spin that he does. There's really solid capture of momentum to it. As he does foot. Yeah, and the little kind of dance around is really solidly done. But that's basically the whole episode. We lay out Kuwabara over and over. The squad just sort of walks toward us ominously with no expressions on their faces. Ichigaki cackles plenty, and then narrator San goes, "But will they figure out a way to win?" And the answer is like, yeah, probably. I mean, they're the main characters, so seems pretty likely that they're on a collision course with Toguro and that this like piddly squad team isn't going to be a problem. But there's a lot going on here. We got the intrigue around Kurama and Hiei outside doing stuff, trying to get into the battle, maybe, but the battle rules have already been set, so it doesn't really matter. And then we got to figure out a way to fix Hiei's arm, got to figure out a way to fix Yusuke's spirit gun, got to figure out whether that's actually Genkai, or if that's actually somebody else. I'm like 99.99999% sure that is Genkai. But now I'm not positive? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I'm also really interested in seeing how the B-plot with the Ichigaki squads, like, their whole history and their master and their obviously having been fucked over by this doctor dude, and whether we can find a way to, like, free them from their restraints and allow them to do what comes naturally to them, which, you know, normally when you free a bunch of people who've been enslaved against their will, they generally revolt against their masters. That's normally a safe bet, so we could expect something similar. I feel like that's a good way to win the bout without, you know, while our team is not at their finest, and to just, like, barely win it. I think that could be really cool. Anyway, I think that's about it for my take on these two episodes. They were solid. They were not standout episodes. Oh, I didn't look at staff for this one. Let me look up staff for episode 34 really quickly. Okay, it's Junya Koshiba in both roles, and he is familiar to us, having also directed and storyboarded 5, 8, 13, 17, 27, which is a whole lot of episodes. And he's done quite a bit of work on Naruto and some other like standard-y, fighty sort of situation-y shows, which is cool, but not what I would call an auteur of a director. Cool, sure. Yeah, that's great. So, as I was kind of saying, I thought these were two pretty solid episodes. Nothing super standout about the episodes, except that we're in the middle of a really cool tournament and it's going great. Yeah, fun times. Good stuff. Solid episodes. Good writing from Togashi. Better writing from Togashi. B-plots for villains and, like, weird things going on outside of the arena while things are going on inside of the arena, and Sakio stuff going on. There's a lot going on. It's good. Love it. Okay. That's a wrap. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Yu Hakusho episodes 33 and 34. Or is that correct? Yes, it is. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for a couple more episodes, and probably the end to this little part of the bouts. Cool? Cool. See you next week. Peace.